Could you give maybe like a more concrete, deeper example of convergence? Because this is something I've heard about before, and I find it super interesting, but kind of like hard. Like what are some like a concrete example?
Yeah, so my area is molecular evolution, and most of the examples of convergence are not in molecular, though there are some details which I haven't really studied. But so most of them are more the bigger like body plans. So the most famous examples are like there's a bunch of animals in Australia which are marsupials. So they're a completely different branch of mammals than the mammals that most people are familiar with in Europe and America and such. But they end up looking, a bunch of these marsupial mammals end up looking very similar to the mammals that we're familiar with. So for instance, there's a marsupial mouse, which if you just saw it in the dark, scurry across your room, you would assume it's a mouse. In a bunch of ways, it looks like a mouse, but it's very distantly related evolutionarily. So it evolved kind of separately to produce a similar form. There's a bunch of examples like this where a similar kind of organism, superficially similar, similar form, has arisen from separate, very divergent origins. Another example is some of the features that the octopus has. It's remarkably intelligent, has some kind of consciousness maybe, it has a bunch of kind of skills and abilities that are not found in some things that it's quite closely related to, but are found in like apes. They're also found in some birds, are highly intelligent and has some of these skills like tool use, for instance. So some of these things kind of crop up in very separate parts of the tree that suggests that there's more kind of maybe unity or law-likeness or structure to the whole evolutionary process than a lot of people would have assumed before these things were understood.